Let's make pickled onions. So we've already covered the pinch grip technique. Now next, we need to know what we do with the other hand. The technique behind it is called the claw grip. And the reason it's called the claw grip is because you literally make a claw. So when you're cutting, your hand and your fingers are not in the way of the blade. So no matter how fast or slow you're cutting, you won't cut your fingers. Applying what we've learned, pinch grip, claw grip. Cut this little tip off, put it on the flat side. You cut straight down the middle so that you end up with two flat pieces, so that the onion doesn't roll around while you're cutting it. I tend to peel 2 layers just because sometimes the top of the onion tends to be really, really dry. And that way, all of the onion is really nice to eat. And that's done. There's your onions. After I've cut my onions, I break them apart and then I'll put them in a container or in a jar. Once it's all in here, I'm just gonna put some water in here and then I'm gonna let it sit for a bit. My onions, they had a bit of a really strong smell, so I decided just to rinse them off twice to get rid of that smell, and now I'm letting it sit in the cold water. We're gonna take a lemon and we're gonna cut it in half. So I'm just going to reuse a jar that I got from Gourmet Kimchi. I do highly recommend the kimchi, it's really, really nice. I'm just going to reuse their jar because it's quite a nice big jar. The lemon that you cut in half and you squeeze the juice out of it. I'll put the lid on and I'll give it a good shake to see if I like the taste. So this tastes really, you can still taste the lemon, but it has a bit of sweetness. Like if you had to make a lemonade with some honey, and you can definitely taste the lemon, but then there's that sweetness in the back that makes you want to have some more. So that's really nice to have with the onions. There we go. That's nice and mixed. I drained the water. And now I'm just going to take my hands and I'm going to shove it into this jar. Some of the onions are going to fall on the side. That's why I'm doing it on a cutting board, so I can just pick it up and put it back into the jar. So you can see there it's fully submerged in the liquid, and that way all of the onions get some of the pickling juice. And I tend to leave it in the fridge for 48 hours. Leave it in the fridge because then it has a really nice crunch to it. The way to know if it's ready is the liquid will change color. A really light pink color. Make sure you use a really nice airtight container and you tighten the lid very good. This is my own recipe, so I hope you enjoy. Please let me know down in the comments if you like it or not. Have a good day. Bye.